Do you have a Roomba vacuum cleaner that maybe has a red flashing light or blinking light, or you get the error message, charging unit 11? I'm going to replace the battery on this Roomba vacuum. I'm going to show you all the steps it takes and the part number I use. We're going to see if this solves the problem.
See the app for help. Charging error 11.
One of the main things you're going to need for this repair is the replacement battery. And don't worry, I'm going to have links to this product in the description and in the comments. So if you miss any of this through the video, just go there. It'll take you right to it on Amazon. But this battery is an X0033 CBJHV. This is an E5 Roomba, but I believe that this fits other models as well. Something else I would recommend, it's not required for this repair, but these Fantic electric screwdrivers. This is the NEX E2 Ultra. I use this for a lot of these small repairs like that. I did some Xbox repairs with this very same screwdriver, and it makes it a lot easier than having to sit there and rotate it by hand. So I'll have links in the description for this as well. So on this model, you've got to take out 5 screws. We've got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we've also got to take out this rotating brush. So it's really a total of 6 screws, but there's 5 main body screws and then 1 holding this brush in. Once you have all those screws off, you're just going to lift this piece of the body cover off, and then now you can gain access to the battery, which is right here. To remove the battery, you're just going to push outward on this clip right here, and then you're just going to pull up, and the battery should just come right out. In the battery replacement kit, they're going to give you this little small screwdriver. You can certainly use that, but your hand's probably going to be hurting after you take those out and put them back in. That's why I recommend these electric screwdrivers by Fantic. And like I mentioned, that will be in the links in the description below. Here is the difference between the battery that I took out. This one is a iRobot branded battery. You can see they've got their logo right here. This one does not have the iRobot brand name on there, but it does have the same voltage and everything, and it does have the same connector. So we're going to snap that back in just by lining it back up where that original battery was and pushing it into here at click. While you've got this cover off, this is a really good time to clean anywhere underneath this vacuum. I've already done that on this model, but if you did have anything stuck down in this area with this part of the body cover off, this is a great time to clean out and maybe take a look and make sure there's no other replacement parts that are necessary. Since I've already done that, I'm going to go ahead and put this cover back on. When you go to put this brush back on, keep in mind that there is a hexagon pattern here that you want to line back up with that. Don't just run the screw down. You want to get that lined up. You want to push it to make sure that it seats down on there, then you can tighten that screw. Another thing to check on your vacuum before you put it back on charge is make sure your contacts are clean on the vacuum itself and the contacts on the charger are clean. You may want to clean those off with a rubbing alcohol, something that will dry as you clean it off. Make sure that there's no dirt or debris preventing those contacts from touching this bottom side of the vacuum. We've now put the vacuum back on the charger, and we're going to see if we can stop that blinking red light and see if we get that error number 11. We did get the red blinking light to go out. We didn't get any audible messages from the vacuum that there's an error with charging. We're going to let this charge for 24 to 48 hours, and we're going to see if that solved the problem. We just had the Roomba E5 go through a 90-minute cleaning cycle after replacing that battery, and I really believe that that solved our problem. Remember, we were getting code 11, and it was telling us that audible once it would connect back to the charger, and then it would also give us this red flashing, real fast flashing light here to let us know it was not receiving a charge. So I do believe that was the main problem with this vacuum. So don't throw your vacuum out before you try some of that. The other things that they tell you to do is to clean the contacts on your charger, clean the contacts on your vacuum, and also to do a factory reset. But we'd already done all that, so that's why we replaced that battery. Hopefully this information was useful or helpful for you, and if it was, please subscribe and share. And that's to the point.